Yo, yo, what up, what up, what up? We are winners after yesterday. I know it's like, well, why he that excited? Obviously, this is probably about like, um, almost 24 hours afterwards. Why did I take so long? I was tired after the game for some reason. I was just dead tired. Like after I got back home, I was like, man, I'm going to bed. But really, another reason why is because it wasn't a pretty win. I mean, I'm satisfied. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm satisfied with what we done and us holding on. I did late post the pregame thing, and I mean some things that I would take from that I said in that video that I put in here is that I said that the Browns always play to the level of our competition. Like it's never like we never get blown out really. Like I never seen us like be totally out of the game. Like we have our spurts, we have our downtimes, we have our fights. I mean, and then we just don't pull it off. It'll always be a play for us to lose it. Um, and I'll also go back to on my previous video, speaking in regards to the color rush jerseys. Um, I said that as long as we it sounds stupid, but as long as we win we wear those color rush jerseys, we should be getting a win. Which is crazy. I know that's what it sounds like. It's like, oh, we basing our success off of jerseys, but I really believe, man, since we had these new jerseys, um, we haven't been doing shit, man. We haven't been doing anything. Like we only won two, 3 games or something like that. Like we had a few when Petten was here, and then only one since you've been here. So I definitely think we need to abandon those jerseys ASAP. And I mean, the color rush jerseys can be our full time new jerseys if they want to be, or we can go back to the old jerseys with the white numbers and the white stripes on the sides, man. Like, cause even like these stitch ones of the new jerseys, they just look goop. They just so ugly, man. They super duper ugly to me, man. I don't know why people said that they like them. Like I don't. I hate them. Like go back to the traditional. I think that's like the thing. Like those are traditional football. They're the football letters or football numbers. You know what I mean? It wasn't like no fancy, you know what I mean, type of thing. It wasn't no shading and stuff like that. Like, all right, the Ravens, what's hard about them is they got the colors, you know what I'm saying? Like the numbers is I so whatever like that, but it's that black and that purple that make it raw. Our color scheme, since it's been updated, is nice. I like the oranger being orange and the browner being more darker brown, close almost to a very resembling shade of a black. But uh, it's just I really think that as long as we got those color rush jerseys, man, that we gonna keep winning. So we wear them one more time. So I guess we could say we're gonna be guaranteed 3 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta win more. And another thing about that one is that it was a divisional rivalry win. I really wish the Steelers could have lost as well, but they didn't. They held on and did what they were supposed to do over in the NFL. I think what was they score? Their score was Steelers. Who did they play again yesterday? Oh, Pittsburgh. Yeah, they Atlanta. They played 41-17. So I mean, they definitely won that in great fashion. Which we got to do. Another thing I also kind of want to say is man, Joe Schobert don't get enough credit, man. Like to what he be doing out there. Not from me at least. Like I always overlook him for some reason because he's silent. You know what I mean? He's not really like he just goes in there and he does his job and he's gone. You know what I'm saying? And he's a great leader too, and they don't talk about him enough, man. Like he's a Pro Bowler too. But he be handling shit, man. He be everywhere at that middle linebacker position, man. He's really solid. Um D Ward again, man. And this dude's nasty, man. Like, and even for him to be so skinny looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, he looks small, but he's like surprisingly like powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, he packs a punch. So like, I'm glad we got him. And you notice back, like, I wasn't one of those dudes that was like doubting his talent, mad that we didn't get Bradley Chubb. Like, if you go back to that draft video where I was arguing about Baker over Saquon And then I said, like, where we can get at the number 4. I said, I mean, Bradley Chubb and them was there. Yeah, you can probably get them. But I was really satisfied with Agua in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So I did feel like cornerback was more of a need. And the fact that we got Ward now, Ward versus Fitzpatrick, I mean, I thought Fitzpatrick was a safety. We definitely needed the corners. And I thought Peppers would fulfill that safety spot before we got Demarius Randall. Well, we did get Ramirez Randall at the time, but I didn't know what he was going to do. I mean, I know he played cornerback, but he played in a safety position way better. Anyway, Denzel Ward, man, I never doubted this kid. I know players from Ohio we just born to play football, man. Like, I mean, if you have interest in the sport, you definitely can take your talent up because we don't got really much else to do around here but play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, there's drugs, but you know what I'm saying? And say no to drugs. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But man, where I'm at. Yeah, man. I mean about that win. I mean it was ugly. But the only reason why it was ugly for real is because I literally think there's a conspiracy against the Cleveland Browns. Like, could there be? I definitely think so because it seemed like every game like for instance, every time the flag went out on the Ravens was after we had already won the play. You know what I'm saying? Like every penalty it was always a decline or it didn't help. Besides that one roughing the passer, but otherwise it was like, why would y'all throw it like, oh, all right, we didn't want to play it, and y'all want to seem like y'all fair because they ain't got no penalties. Let's throw a flag. Granted, I ain't gonna say like we played the best football, but like I mean, them penalties was like momentum changers, and I mean y'all didn't throw no flag on that field goal when we kicked the field goal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a dude right there on the edge, rush all the way, and it was no different than what Myles Garrett did. You know what I'm saying? So. But the only difference between Garrett's was that he was in the neutral zone, but he ain't go off sides, especially in the second one. The first one, all right, fine, whatever. The second one, you know he going to be a little more cautious about it. So y'all just called that just because. And then it seemed like the lineman was getting into their stances before the ball was snapped. So y'all ain't call no false starts on that. So it's just, I think there really is a conspiracy against the Cleveland Browns, being that we're a team that's associated with being the losers in the NFL. Especially since the reinstatement, and it's like we basically got play perfect all the way around for us. And even when we try, like, you know what I'm saying, it's like it was like a holding call or something like that, where on number 74 on our, I think it was our right tackle, and they try to say it was like some type of call, and it wasn't. Like, dude just fell on the floor. Like, how y'all gonna? And yeah, that was the one where Baker had ran for the first down. They gonna call it back. Like, where was there a holding that? Like, that's when I knew that then at that point, I was like, man, these dudes is a conspiracy. And then it's like I heard that they give the NFL gives the Cleveland Browns an apology on their calls. They done it for the past 3 weeks on several calls in each of those weeks that they should have not called them calls. So like, what do you guys want to call it? That reeks of conspiracy to me. So I mean, good win for Baker, man. Good win for the boys, man. Not even just Baker, like good win for the whole team. Good win for us, the fans, the people that out watch this bullshit and just see that fucking shit happen, man. You know what I'm saying? God. And another thing is, I know, like, I'm the first person to really be like, all right, well, Baker's gonna be the GOAT. But I'm about to I'm about to slow down on that because I just see how like the NFL does with each player, like a new player, a new quarterback, you know what I'm saying, under center, like they try to make him a star so fast. And I mean, it's good for the branding. Obviously, you want that, you know what I'm saying, as a player, you want people to be talking about you, but at the same time, like we got everybody raving about Patrick Mahomes, which I mean, he's a talented kid, but I seen him miss a deep ball. After throwing the ball 90 yards in warm-up, I seen him miss a deep ball where he undershot somebody. So, not trying to, like, throw salt in his game, but I'm just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all over here praising him. It was Baker the other week. You know what I mean? Before that, it was Deshaun Watson, and before that, it was Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like each new quarterback that come in here, y'all like sauce him up. They put like all these decorations on him and make him like the greatest thing like since MJ, and you know like it was only one few games. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about preparation and planning. Like you can't say that. Maybe after 5 years and they balling out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, but I get it. Like it's only so many games, so it's like you just like going off of what you see right there in that game, and that's what it come down to. Because practice is practice and games is games. So it's like if you could do in games, you know what I'm saying, good things in games, and that's what you're gonna be known for. Because you do good things in practice and not really do it on the games, and it really don't count because then there's not a record associated with it, or it's not a permanent record. You know what I'm saying, associated with it. Like, all right, you know, I won 4-1 in practice this week. You know, what I mean? I practiced 5 days, and I won like our team won 4, and then you know you lose the game, and it's like all that practice work didn't mean shit. So I mean, it means something as far as your technique, but as far as what it come down to, like we just gotta. So yeah, man, I like y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Like I really think the NFL is conspiring against the Browns. We have to see there's more season to be played off, but good win for us, good divisional win for us. We are 2-2-1 now, so I mean, hopefully that tie comes into help. I think we got the game breaker now, because between the Steelers, because I think they lost to the Ravens. So the fact that we beat them, now this time we just got to beat the Steelers, and then we really own the game breaker between that. And yeah, go Brownies, man. Until next time, I might do another video in the mist. I've been getting, you know, I've been getting requests. All right, personal requests that I should do more videos. So we'll see. You know, if I got the time and everything like that. So yeah, man, I do love my Brownies though. Squad out.